Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to solve one more lead code question, that is question number 881, boats to save people. This is a medium level question and this has been asked by these many companies. So let's see what this question is all about. So in this question, we are given an array people where every people I is representing the ith person's weight. And we are given an infinite number of boats where each boat can carry a maximum weight of limit. So there is a limit given to us and we have to return the minimum number of boats to carry every given person without crossing the limit of boat. So let's see how we can solve this question. So in simple words, we are having a people array where we are having 4 people right now and limit is 5. And we need to find out how many boats are needed, correct, in order to save these people. So as per question, we can add as many people as we want on one boat until and unless the limit is not crossed. So what is limit? Limit is simply compared with the sum of these people weight. So if I see these first 2 people, their weight is 3 and 5. When I'm going to sum them up, it will become 8. And I can see that 8 is greater than my limit. So I won't be able to allow these 2 people to sit on same boat. Correct? In this manner, what I decided, I will give one boat to 3 and I will give one boat to 5. So my boat count will become 2 for these 2 people, because 3 also needs one boat because it's lesser than and equivalent to limit, and 5 is also lesser than and equivalent to limit or equal to limit. So for these 2 people, I took 2 boats. Then I will go to 2. I am seeing that 2 is lesser than our limit, but if I am going to add a 4, it will become 6. So it will also cross the limit. Correct? So what I did, I again took 2 boats and this will become 2 plus 2, 4. So is 4 the correct answer of boats? No. Why? Because if I see this array, the person with weight 5 will need one boat. The person with weight 4 will also need one boat. But I can pair these 2 persons with weights 3 and 2. So 3 and 2 can be paired up and they can take one single boat. So in this manner, the correct answer is 3. But how I am going to get the correct answer? Because if I need to check that whether these people can be paired or not, then for that, if I am going to suppose I am standing at this person who is having weight 3, and then I am checking rest of the array 5, 2, 4 for this person. In this manner, the time complexity of this algorithm will goes up to big of n square. But I don't want to do that. So what I can do is, I can simply sort my people array and then I can apply the same approach when I can see that the next person can be paired up with the current one or not. In this manner, I can achieve the accurate pairing, and then the number of boards that I'll be using will also be correct. So what we will do, firstly we are going to sort our people array. Now I can see that the weights are in sorted order. But there is one more thing to notice in this problem, that every time if I am going to take the heaviest person and the lighter person and going to pair them up, then I will be achieving the more accuracy. Why? Because a heavier person needs to be checked whether it can be paired with a lighter person or not. Because a lighter person is already capable of being paired with anyone, right? But a heavier person, there will always be a question that whether this person is capable of being added with someone or not. And in that case, we will always check for the lighter person. And we know that our array is sorted. So in this manner, we can always check the pairing with the lighter person and the heaviest person. So if I have to solve this question, then what I can do is I can use 2 pointers. One will take care of the lighter people and one will be taking care of the heavier people. And in this way, I can simply pair these 2 weights and I can check whether the heavier person can be paired with any lighter person or not. and if not, then I will assign one single vote to this heavier person and I will proceed with the next. So in this manner I can solve this question. So let's see how we can use two pointers approach. So now this is our sorted array, and as we already discussed, we will check the pairing with the lightest person and the heaviest person first. So this is my lightest person pointer and this is my heaviest person pointer. Now I am seeing if I am going to add up 2 and 7, in that case my sum will become 7. 2 and 5, so my sum will become 7, which is greater than the limit. So I can't pair this heavier person with the lighter person. So what I will do, I will assign this heavier person one single vote. So my vote count will become 1. And now my heavier pointer will be at this place, at 4. Now I am again going to check the same thing. This person, this heavier person can be paired with this lighter person or not. So I can see that the sum is 6 and 6 is also greater than our limit, so we can't pair it. So we have to assign a single vote to this person as well. So my vote count will be increased and again my pointer will be at this place, 3. And at this place again I am going to check the same thing. If I am going to add this with this person, the weight of this person, then my total will be 5, which is equivalent to limit. So yes, I can take these two people on one vote. So I will have my answer as 3. Vote count will be 3. So this is the whole approach that we are going to take. Firstly, we are going to sort our array so that we can get the accurate pairings, and then we are going to pair on the basis of lightest weight and the heaviest weight, because heaviest weight can't be paired with any other weight rather than the lightest person. So in this manner we are going to compare the weights and limits and going to increase our vote count. Vote count in any way is going to get increased in every step, but the main reason why we are comparing these weights with limit is to check which pointer needs to be updated. Like in our case, we hadn't ever updated our left pointer because every time we were updating our heaviest person pointer, right? The pointer which is the right pointer. So at the end only we updated our lighter pointer, that is the condition when it was satisfied that these two can be paired together. So this is the main reason that we are checking that condition. So this was the whole algorithm and I hope I was able to explain it to you all. The time complexity of this whole algorithm will be big O of log n, n log n. N log n because we are using sorting. So sorting function will use n log n, and after that we are also checking this whole array. So the time complexity for that loop will be big O of n, and at the end the outcome of this will be big O of n log n. So the time complexity is n log n and the space complexity is log n or n, depending on the programming language that you are using and the sorting function that you have used, because different programming languages have different sorting mechanism which incorporate different algorithms, and they have different space complexities. So it depends on which programming language you are working and with which programming language you are working and which sorting mechanism you are using. Space complexity depends on these two factors. Now let's quickly code this solution in Python. So as we already discussed that firstly we will be sorting our array. So people.sort. After sorting we will define our two pointers, that is ln(h), which is equivalent to 0 and length of people minus 1. Then there will be one variable which will store our answer, that is votes. After that we are going to have a while loop which will run for l equivalent to less than equivalent to h, and inside this we will increase our votes count, and then we are going to check which pointer needs to be updated. So for that what we were doing, we were checking if people at L plus people at H and sum of these two is less than equivalent to limit, in that case we know that we need to update our lighter pointer, and if not, then we are assigning single boat to the heavier person. So for that we will update our H pointer, and at the end we are going to return boats. That's it. Now let's run this and check. Now let's submit this. So we can see that this has been accepted, and this was the whole solution with explanation. I hope you will find this video helpful, and I will soon come up with more such questions. Till then, keep messing with algorithms, and as always, thanks for watching.